Hi, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And I'm tired.
Today we're going to be installing the barge cappings on the side of the corrugated iron. Okay, let's get started. We need to work out the measurements of the barge capping. We've got some standard ones on our website, which you'll see, which is 75mm down the face and 140 with a 10 break across the top. I'll just check that that works in this situation. You usually want to go over 2 corrugations when you're installing the barge capping down the side there. So 140 with a 10 break will work perfectly on this side. I'll just check the other side. That one we might make a little bit wider. I'll make that one 160 with a 10 break. So if you don't know how to draw these barge cappings out, we've got one of our flashings lists here. We need a flat surface. I'll just draw it on the ground here. So you want to work out, oh great, the pen's not working. Here we go. That's the face of it. So normally we go down 75mm with a 10 hook, and across the top there, one side was going to be 140 with a 10 break, and the other side going to be 160 with a 10 break. Now the piece we're going to do at the back of the roof, it's going to need a little bit of fall on it. We've got a 5-degree slope on the roof, so we'll make that 85 degrees, tighten it up a little bit. And usually I like to cover the back section a bit more, so we'll make that 180mm with a 10 break. Okay, I'll just work out the lengths that I need these to be. Just do an arrow to the side that you want the colour on. Obviously we're going to have it on the top of the barge capping. You awake now, Aiden?
A little bit.
Okay. Let's measure these side bits, mate. You just hold it a little bit past. We want it a little bit long. 2.7. And this back piece. Make that 4.5. Thanks, mate. So the sides were 2.7, and that back piece we're going to make 4.5. So me and Aidan will go and make these up in the folding machine, and we'll be right back. We might even get a bit of footage of us making these flashings up before we install them. 95, 235 girth. That one is 255 girth. That one's 275 girth. Okay. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, good state.
Very similar.
Mate, you've got money popping out of every inch here.
10, 85, 225. Okay. Lucky we didn't have too many to make. That could have got really boring. I'll take this screw out because you don't want any screws underneath. Okay. this side piece on. Aiden, got a job for you, mate.
Oh, no, it's 10 cents, isn't
Come
it?
on, you're so good at it. Pull that plastic off.
Yes! Just give me a sec. It's been a while.
I have to take that back.
Stop.
Okay. Now, you want to finish the barge cappings in about the same line as the end of the corrugated iron there. And then the goal with the side of the barge capping is just to cut it as neatly as you can, just to make it look good on the side there. So I'll just mark it. This 10mm hook that I made up the side there should look good because we ran the gutter past the end of the fascia there, so it should all come up good, hopefully. I'll have to take that back. Beautiful. Put a temporary rivet in that just to hold it. Might have to take my gloves off because I find it a bit difficult to do this in gloves.
How's that? Pull my finger. Pull. Can you smell?
It's disgusting.
Oh, no.
I don't think our viewers are going to appreciate that. Okay, with this back piece, what I was saying about the gutter, how we need to run it past 10mm, we have to do the same with the barge capping. We have to run it past the end of the fascia here, 10mm, so that when you marry up the top barge capping, they all sit nicely together. We need to cut that hook on a 45-degree angle, and then we also need to leave a lap on this bit of barge here. It doesn't really matter how rough this top bit is because we're going to lap the other one over it and make the other one neat. I reckon you're going to be an expert roofer at the end of these videos that we've done, mate.
Maybe. Today, Junior. Maybe.
Your cat got your tongue.
Hey?
Cat got your tongue.
I'll just tell. As you very well know.
We've just come off a long weekend, so he's probably been in bed all weekend. I'm just guessing. Is that true? Or?
I'd rather be in bed than at the Melbourne National Art Museum.
You've been stalking me. I didn't put it on there.
Oh, prancing around in a suit and tie. Yeah. Oh, marvelous. Marvelous piece, darling. Marvelous.
Yes, I was in the city. Okay. I'll put a rivet in the middle there as well. And we'll just do the other side. Colour. Yeah, you can give him a hand if you like. Looks like he's a bit puzzled. Okay, we'll do the one on the other side.
We do nothing but perfect work every time. Had to happen.
Okay, because this gutter's got so much fall on it, it's a little bit higher than the corrugations. So I've got to decide whether I want to run it across the top there, which looks okay, or I can cut a little bit out of the stop end and then cut a little bit out of the barge so that it slides down slightly, but I think that'll be alright. What do you think, Aiden?
I think
too much.
I think I'm going to be an expert roofer after this.
Yeah? What do you think of that, the way that looks? You like it?
Oh, I made it. I love it. Okay. I love it.
Good. I'm happy with that. You know who else loves it?
Hey. Go on.
Just ask me.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Is it finger looking good?
Might be.
Is that Red Rooter? Is that finger looking good?
I think it is.
It's not that good. It is. No.
I think we might have to stop that conversation. It's not
What?
going in a
Talking
good,
about Red Rooter?
it's not going in a good direction.
Who loves it?
Doing your day, mate. Same as the other side. Just run it past about 10 mil.
So anyway, who loves it?
You love it.
I do love it. I love it.
Do you think I've given you the skills to go away and be a roof plumber?
I think I know how to enjoy it, but not do it. I probably won't be able to do it properly on the first go.
No.
I definitely know who to hire.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh, Eco Plum.
Lachlan from Eco, a bit of a shout out. Good work, mate.
Come pick up your bloody flashings.
Beautiful.
Chuck a top in there, mate.
One more in the middle. Okay, now this back piece. It's a bit dark down the back here.
Jack the Ripper ball.
Oh, there goes me drill.
Like, hang on, what are you doing?
I'm not stealing your job. There you go, mate. I saw how
Where I
much
come in.
I saw how much you struggled on that last piece.
Right.
I'm gonna help you
Oh,
out.
it's been a while. I've had a 3-day weekend of just partying.
You never told us what you do. Is that
Well,
something we can talk about on camera?
That's just a very long story. Not enough time to explain it all.
No?
No.
Did you spend the whole weekend in bed, or did you do something?
No, hey, there was some in bed. Catch this, Darren.
Bit of a shout out to River.
Take a hint from that screw. Yeah, dance in my blood.
I think she'd appreciate that. Now it's getting all embarrassed.
Embarrassed?
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen you blushing. You were really embarrassed.
Oh, talking about me bedside manner, mate.
Talking about your better half.
What, me right side?
Let's take that down a bit because I'm not able to see it up there. I'm not that tall. Perhaps we shouldn't find out about your weekend.
Oh, ask her what? You haven't even asked.
I did ask.
No, just specifically.
You threw a screw at me.
Specifically, yeah, that's a hit. Ask me specifically and I'll tell you.
What did you do over the weekend, Aiden?
Which day?
Anything other than lying in bed?
I went out and got some big and looking good red rooster.
Red rooster. Not very exciting.
Well, does every weekend have to be exciting? I'm sorry it's not as exciting as a bloody army zone.
Perhaps you should have gone up the city and had a look. It was nice up there. Big shout out to Melbourne.
God, you are just milking it, aren't you? They're not going to... The city of Melbourne is not going to spot these, drill.
I'm struggling a bit with me drill. Because I'm stretching so much. I think the city of Melbourne could possibly sponsor me in the future if I keep giving them a plug.
Enough shout-outs.
Big shout out to the Arts Centre. Had a great time.
Alright, big shout out to Coca-Cola.
You don't even drink Coke.
Hey, I drink Mother, which is made by Coca-Cola.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Touch your hand a little bit, I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Actually, if Coke wants to sponsor us in the future, that's fine with me.
Sponsor me, not him.
We'll put some Coke cans in the background and stuff, so if anyone from Coke sees this, we could do a little help financially with these videos. We'll certainly give you a plug. Aiden drinks about 20 mother cans a day, so he'll be wrapped.
I'll pay your wages, mate. All of you at the Coke, I'll pay.
So I'm going to hop up there and make this look neat. It's a little bit wet, so catch me if I fall.
We'll stand next to the edge.
Nah, I should be right. It's nice and flat this way. Now that I've done those two corners, I've only put a couple of rivets in, so you want to pull the centre in so that there's no buckles in the barge capping. Same with the side ones. If you've got a really long piece, you want to do a rivet top and bottom and then come to the middle and just pull it in, or it'll buckle if you don't. remember that one, Aiden. Top, bottom, middle. Stops it buckling. Just mark where the batten is underneath so we know where to put the screws. Okay, over to the other corner. Get rid of all that swarf. Different colour. Okay, so all I've got to do is put some rivets in the front of that and the screws in the top. I think we'll just screw off one side of the barge capping so we can show how it's done. But because this is a temporary house, there's probably no point in screwing the whole thing off. I'll just show you what we normally do. So just in the same line that we've got the other screws in the corrugated iron here, we want to put one in the edge there. And then another one in the other bit. These corrugations are 75mm apart, so there'll be another one there. Is that in line, Jack?
Yep. Spot on.
In the centre of that batten. As I said, I'm not going to screw off this whole top one, but the screw pattern is every second corrugation for the top batten here. So the centre of that top batten is 45mm, so I'll just mark those. into it. Now we got some power. If you over tighten these screws, it can buckle the barge capping. So you just want to get it to a point where the black neon that's on there is just squashed slightly. That's the guide. Just put a few more rivets in the front of the barge capping. I think we've lost him, Jack. Wake him up for me.
Alright, I'm up.
We really do need to organise that sponsorship because Aiden's fallen asleep here. He needs more mother.
Sponsor me to supply me more mother. I'm so tired.
It fuels him to keep him awake.
That's the thing that keeps me going, really.
What do you think of that?
Mate, it's beautiful. I think I like it. I love me mum, me dad. Don't love this. I made it.
You just give your mum and dad a shout out.
Oh, shout out to mum and pa. Hey. And me babe again.
We're giving everyone a plug today.
Shout out to the bloke who works here, Michael, I think his name.
There you go, that's neat. Could you take those screws off the roof, please? And that battery. Okay, so that's basically how you install the barge cappings down the side and the top of the corrugated roof. It's a good idea once you've finished a job like this to get rid of all this swarf that's still laying around on the roof. Give it a blow down or a sweep down with a brush or something. That'll get rid of that because it'll leave rust stains if you don't. I've just showed you how to screw off the one side, but obviously the other side would be exactly the same with the screws. Just make sure you've got a couple in the top there through the top of the corrugations. And the same with this back piece. I've just started the screw pattern here. It's every second corrugation, so that would be the whole way along that top batten. And you could even put a bit of silicone across the join here with where the two barge cappings join. Yeah, hopefully that's given you a bit of knowledge to put the barge cappings on. Thanks, Aidan, again for helping us. Oh, that was nice. Didn't expect that. In our next episode, we'll be installing the trim deck sheets. So we'll give that a go. I'm blushing a bit now.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Okay, see you next time. I'll be back.